Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, 9/11. I have the hiccup, so bear with me on this one. But 9/11 doesn't have that great of reviews. 11% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics, 47% from the audience. Excuse me again. IMDb has it at a 3.9. Now, Charlie Sheen, Gina Gershon, Whoopi Goldberg, Louis Guzman, there's a lot of good actors in this, so, it's very low ratings, very low expectations. You never know, you might, find a gem. Again, the hiccups, I apologize. But I'll get into it a little bit, hopefully lose the hiccups, and I'll tell you what it's all about. Alright. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of 9/11, and if you subscribe to my channel, or watch any of my, movie reviews, you'll be thanking me for this one, because you don't need to waste your time on it. So it's about 5 people who are trapped in an elevator during the 9/11 in the World Trade Center, one of the 2 towers, the second tower that fell. And it has Charlie Sheen, Louis Guzman, Wood Harris. Wood Harris is from Remember the Titans. He was Superman. So I like seeing him. Not a big, they're all 5 in the elevator. He didn't have a lot of speaking parts. Olga Fonda and Gina Gershon were all in the elevator. They're the 5 of them. And then Whoopi Goldberg is the woman who operates the elevator, so she's communicating with them. But they get trapped. Interesting thing, Charlie Sheen and Gina Gershon are getting a divorce. And for some reason, they go to the World Trade Center to sign divorce papers. I don't know if there's a lawyer's office in there that they were using or whatever, but that's where they did it. And then they're leaving, and that's part of the subplot. But they're leaving there, and that's how they get trapped in the elevator. Then the first plane hits, and they get stuck in the elevator. And it's everything that happens while you're stuck in an elevator during a terrorist attack. I guess the panic and them trying to get out of it. So you can pretty much understand. It's only an hour. The film running is an hour and 28 minutes, but we're on 3 minutes of credits right now, so the movie's maybe an hour and 25 minutes. But it's not worth watching. It's a fictional movie. I wasn't sure. I didn't research it. I saw it. I thought maybe this might be a true story about 5 people who were trapped in the elevator during that time. It's not. It's a fictional story, and it's poorly done. The concept, I think, is interesting. To see the things that people went through, but the acting is horrendous. Charlie Sheen, I always thought he was at least somewhat of a decent actor. I don't know. I've enjoyed him in other films. Major League, he was, 2.5 Men. He was funny. Again, not a great actor, but at least let you enjoy it. He was terrible in this. Young Guns. He was in Young Guns. But anyway, it was painful to watch. So the acting was terrible, and then the visual, I don't know how you do it. So there's part, I get it, they had to superimpose the 2 towers behind the World Trade Centers behind them, in the beginning, and so but you could tell it was like I put the towers behind somebody walking down the street. That's how poorly it looked, and that's stuck out in the beginning of the film. And then as Gina Gershon, actually, spoiler alert, she makes it at least out of the elevator initially. Well, and she comes out onto the street where after the first tower fell. And the smoke and filming her, it was just really poorly done. And I don't know how better to describe it, but it didn't look realistic at all. It was almost like a dream sequence in a sense. Maybe that's what they were going for, but I doubt it. But it was really poorly shot in that instance, and anything outside in the elevator, they didn't mess that up too much, except for the acting. So the acting was bad. The film was pretty bad. I like the idea. There's something creative there. I read somewhere that they made over 50 movies or films or shows about 9/11. So, it's a little overdone. I do like the stuff that is based on fact and true stories about it. But this one was really poorly done. And if you think you know, the actors are known actors and actresses. I thought it might be somewhat decent, even though the review said it's going to be bad. It's bad. Avoid this film at all costs. I would not recommend it. Hopefully you listen to me and you don't watch this film. I don't even know if anybody else has heard it. I don't know how I heard of it, but saw Whoopi Goldberg, and you know, I thought there might be some something here. Gina Gershon, as I said, Charlie Sheen seems good, and Wood Harris, I like him, but avoid this at all costs. It's on a 4 or 5 scale for me, so you can tell how bad that is. You know me, I'm normally a higher rater, but I'll probably give it a 4 or 5 on this one. So stay away, stay clear away. But hopefully you watched my review and let me know what you think of my review, if you decided to stay away from this film, or if you watched it and you have a different opinion or the same opinion. I'd love to hear from you. But thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.